This looks very relaxing, George.
Oh, hi there. Oh, it's raining outside, and also I'm still not perfectly well. Poor me. No, it's raining outside, and the girls are at crash. So we've been catching up on admin, and we've been doing project planning. So we're coming to like crunch time for our quotes and like what contracts we're going to use for what bits of the Jeep build. And we've had some interesting news from the structural engineer, which we kind of digest and put into our planning. But essentially, yeah, we've just been reaching out and doing a lot of contacting today. Plus, we still don't have a car, so we can't do any tip runs. And yeah, it's quite nice sometimes just to sit in front of a log fire with dogs. What can I say? Without kids pulling anybody's hair out. Yeah, it's nice.
What are the project plans that we've been putting in place today, love?
So we have been, we've been looking at the wonderful world of septic tanks. Love it. We have been looking at our trees. So we booked in our tree surgeon. Raphael is going to come down on the 22nd, which is going to be very close to Christmas. But yeah, he's given us a really good quote. He's coming to bring down 9 trees, possibly all on one day.
Everyone's going to arrive and it will look like we've had an absolute hurricane hit the house or something.
We've been looking at the foundations for both the G and the terrace and how they'll affect this house, because this is a big old house without foundations, and we are in we're sort of battling and debating over underpin or not to underpin, and our structural engineer has been very vague with his suggestions, which is largely his answer is depends how much money you've got. So our answer is not a lot, thanks.
But we do want the house to stay upright.
We do want the house to stay upright, but largely we think we've got a plan of attack for how we're going to deal with the foundations as they abut the current house. Some of that involves crossing our fingers, and some of it involves
some serious structural work.
Yeah. Anyway, it's quite exciting, but we won't probably be into that. Well, not on a rainy day. Not going to be doing it on a rainy day. Nobody likes muddy trenches. And as part of that, we've been getting some people scheduled in for the excavations themselves to see what it looks like versus if we rent a digger and do it ourselves, or if we get a professional in, and how much it's going to cost us to do it. So hopefully in the next couple of days we'll have some people down to look over the plans and look at the site and give us some good quotes on what the whole excavation for that is going to look like. So that's quite exciting actually, to be talking to people about that finally. We're in a good enough position where we can kind of work towards a date for when that's going to happen. And then we've got to find somebody to pour concrete.
We've got quite a big party this afternoon as well. We are going to the girls' Christmas party at their crash. We sent them off this morning in their little Christmas outfits, and now I need to make some brownies. They were like, bring something English. I was like, well, I don't know. We don't have all the ingredients to make mince pies. So anyway, we're going to make some brownies now and hopefully try and wrap some presents, because that's also on the list for today. And then we'll go down to the creche for a little Christmas party, practice our French. Be great. Brownies are being prepped for the old kids' party.
What are you saying with a weird wink?
I'm actually going to donate half of these brownies to my parents, because they've been ferrying us and the kids around for the last 48 hours. Bless them, because we're without a car. So yeah, they're going to have a few of these. I don't think we're going to see any of them, babe.
No, it's a pity. These brownies are not going to be.
It is a pity.
Part of us.
Anyway, right. Let's get them in here, shall we?
Your face there? No. Look at that ripple. Look at that. Get involved, audience. Get right in there.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Lovely. Good consistency. Well whisked, which is not actually your forte, mixing things well.
Oh, all right.
God's honest truth.
All right,
Not the sort of smooth texture is not Chaz's.
Are you joking?
Soft and lumps. Don't try her gravy. Right, Delia, how long are those in for? At what temperature?
Brownies with white chocolate.
So when we're talking about the foundations for what we're doing, so what we've got from the structural engineer and what we're trying to work out is basically, here is everything we've knocked down and going to rebuild. So this is our stables, and this is what is going to be a 1-bedroom sheet. That is the terrace that is coming down and is going to be made bigger with proper foundations. It's going to have some pile foundations that abut in 3-4 places the existing house behind me. That existing house doesn't as such have a foundation. It has about 10 centimetres, but it's on rock and stabilised on rock in a couple of places, which I'll show you. But the structural engineer is saying where the pile foundation is, the sort of pillar foundations are going to be, we should underpin this house. But that creates a sort of a hard spot in one point in the house and a soft spot. So you've got this section of the house here on just as it was, and then the bit 2 meters to the left of it is going to be on a sort of a hard now concrete foundation. What happens when the house moves a bit or the ground moves a bit? Because we're on clay in a seismic area, which is also, we're in an area of like a lot of rain and then a lot of drought. So we have a lot of ground movement. So if you only underpin a little bit of the house, and not all of it, it's going to move in different rates and deliver sort of cracks. And we're going to have a beautiful house, and then cracks will appear in various areas. So what we think we're going to do is we're going to take it step by step. This wall may end up getting completely underpinned. And I'd love to hear any opinions in the comments about any experiences you might have had. But I'll show you inside to sort of clarify that. So if you go through in here, low light. How do I say it? So floor level is there, that rock, and then it sits on those rocks. Here we go. This is an old door. Haha. So you can see there's nothing there, but over there the stones go down a little bit further, and I am standing on just the soil. That's probably the best way to put it. I'm standing on the soil here, and this is a mixture of like big chunks of rock that aren't moving. They're not like a consistent foundation, but it's clay and rock, and it's sort of, yeah, it's doing a pretty decent job of being a base. It's not just soil on its own, which is sort of shifting and moving. But then this is the interior wall of the house. And this interior wall, ground level for next door, is there. So you've actually got nearly 2 meters before you even touch the ground of, well, in this case, blimmin' massive rock. So there is a foundation there. And then on this side, if I put it here, ground level is here. So you've got a meter below ground in this sub-basement. So you sort of have a foundation because the house is on a slope. So the side of the house, everything's on a slope. It's all coming down. So we know there's no foundation in that barn, but that much of the house is underground. Like a meter of that edge of the barn is already underground. And that's not foundation as such, but in a place where here, look at the height difference there. You've got a meter difference between what is ground level in the courtyard and what is out. So we're not going to underpin along there. We may have to because of the simple physics of if you underpin here and then that side moves, but this one doesn't, we've got problems. Going to show you one more thing. Come with me. Ooh. Under here. So, I didn't bring a light. Let's see, can I put a light on here? So, here is the other side of the house. Just come through. That is the terrace above me. You see there? And this is what the house is currently sitting on. Ground level is a foot below that window, so about here. That's ground level. So then we have a metre of foundation. We're just inside the foundation. So that is all good. This is pretty blimmin' solid. That wall is built onto that rock, and I don't think you get a better foundation than that rock. This wall is built onto rock. I don't think you can get a better foundation than that. Ooh. Well, there's lots of flies down there. That's pretty horrible. Rocks, massive rocks, all the way along. Big ass rocks. This is a rock. This is all rock it's sitting on. It is built onto the rock. That's a rock that the house is sitting on. So yeah. A lot will be revealed as we dig around the base of there, and we may choose to underpin in certain areas a little bit, but we're not going to underpin the whole thing. And there are lots of people who have been giving us advice and will continue to give us advice on this property. But yeah, underpinning, it's what a topic, especially in old houses. Any thoughts, please do throw them in the comments below. We'd love to have a bit of a chat about it. I'm always up for a convo. But now we are going to put down this camera and pick up it again in a second when we go down to the girls' Christmas party. See you in a second. Hi, we made it down to the girls' party, but we made 2 tins of brownies. Jazz made 2 lovely tins of brownies. And one was in a lovely Christmas dish, and the other one was in a box of celebrations. And which one did we bring with us?
Well, we didn't bring any. It's just luckily my mum bought this because we were taking it to her house.
So we've got the less well presented one. We're bringing a box of celebrations.
So annoying.
Let's go and see. Let's go and see our kids. We'll try and mingle.
Alright, ladies. Having a good time at the party. Look at the penguin. I like those on there.
That's so pretty. Yes.
Oh my goodness. What's that, love? A dog.
Look, Rory, do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So you can practice your skipping. Yeah, that's you in the mirror. What we'll do is
Wow, Sky.
Where's Rory? Where's Rory? There's Rory.
Hiya. Right, we are back from the Christmas party and dinner, and we're going to open the gifts that the girls have made us.
Action.
We have these 2 gifts. This one's from Rory and this one's from Sky, and they've used cute little stickers. So let's see.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Also, the other thing you'll hear is this dog eating her favourite toy.
Oh my gosh!
That's so cute.
This one was from Rory.
Oh my word. That must have been such hard work to make.
It's even got glitter on it.
Oh, glitter and...
Oh, it says Rory on it. Okay, that's good.
I didn't think we did the cards. What's the other side? Oh, it's hairy green splodges.
This is our first ever thing
They've made us.
I can't, my heart is actually... That is so cute.
No.
They've done well cutting the edges. That is so cute. Okay, I'm going to wrap some presents now.
Jazz is going to try and wrap. I've got to go wider. There it is.
This is for Sky and Rory for Christmas. How do you wrap a giant giraffe?
How do you do wrapping paper when there's a puppy in the room?
Yeah, it's like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, she's seen the plastic.
Big. No. Don't
It's
mind
bigger than you.
Big, don't mind. No. No, okay, right.
Right,
Cut.
okay, cut. Can you guess what's in the package? It's actually, his head is actually pointing that way.
If you know, you know. What's the hardest Christmas present you've ever had to wrap? Like for kids or adults or whatever.
But we've got to wrap a slide after this.
I think we might just be putting a bow on that. But like not just putting a bow on, like what you actually wrapped in wrapping paper.
Yeah, tell us.
Please tell us in the
us.
comments.